Hey there, Cynic Placebo here. If you guys have never played Alice the Bandit's Returns, you have got to play it. So this is one of the few games that I've played before that I'm going to play right now. In general, I've been trying to expose lesser-known Halloween games, and while this one was very popular back in the day, it hasn't been seen that much in the last little while. So I just wanted to highlight it and have people know about it again. Now, I bought this on Steam, but I actually wasn't able to get it to work on Steam, so I had to switch it over to Origin. I had to call their customer service and have them switch it to Origin for me. So, you might actually want to download Origin and play it there. I know I don't recommend Origin usually, but this is one that's worth doing. So I would say if this ever comes to GOG, I will buy it in a heartbeat there, because then I'll have an offline installer that I can keep for forever. But until such a time as that is able to be played, it'll have to be on Origin. So let's give this a go. I'm just going to put it on easy because, again, I'm not going to play this all the way through for you guys. I'm just going to play the first little bit, and I want it to be able to just go fairly quickly so you can see what it's like. Sure, that looks fine. Invert vertical look? No. Alright. So, Alice the Bandit's Returns is the sequel to just Alice. Oh, did it crash? Oh, man. I do have AMD as my graphics card and processor on this machine, and Alice the Bandit's Returns was definitely before that time, so it could be that these just always break on AMD. Let's see. Let's give it another go and see what works. But it's definitely worth playing. Again, so Alice, the first one, American McGee's Alice, was in the year 2000. And I want to get a copy of that, but I can't find where it's sold. It doesn't seem to be carried by anybody. So again, if that shows up on GOG, I'm all over that. This one obviously is a lot more polished than the other one, but that's because this one came out in 2011. Alright, let's see if we can do this again. I mean, I can't... Sure. I can't, like, skip the load at the beginning. Maybe I can look up and find a way to fix it if it keeps crashing, because it could just be that there's some sort of known glitch for AMD. Oh, here we go. Everything about this game is just done so well.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor.
She'll be all right.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound.
Yeah, the aesthetic of every little piece of this game is just done so well.
Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and...
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
Alright, now this game, it follows in kind of the time-honored tradition of collectathons.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
I'm going to kind of
Now,
just blow through some of the
Charlie,
collecting.
Your pa
because
was
it's-
hung for killing your
takes
ma
longer.
who beat you.
While I did a lot of
Let's
the collecting when I did it
forget
myself,
that, shall we?
I just don't
The
want to
past
show you guys
is
that.
dead, Charlie.
So for you guys, I'm going to kind of blow through here real quick and just run where
Can't
we're
find the
supposed to
door.
go.
Wasting Doctor's time.
It's been,
I deserve
don't
my
know, maybe
bitter tears. Want some?
2 or 3 years since I actually replayed this game because it was just so... It's a game I've always loved, and I was able to get it. You can look at stuff and read it, but again, I'm not going to be really focused on that for the moment.
10 years in the loony
Oh, I
bin.
can enter first-person mode, too.
No relation. She's an orphan.
Doesn't steer quite as well in first person, it seems like, though.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the
Another
environment.
day, a different dream, perhaps.
Left trigger will let you focus on things. You don't have to play this with a controller, but I highly recommend it just because it was designed to be played with a controller, right? It's released on the major consoles of the day. I played it on Xbox 360, but I believe it's on PlayStation as well.
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 puss. Don't be afraid.
I wish I still had my copy of the Xbox 360 game, though. I got rid of it at some point, apparently. This world's also less interesting
Now,
than
where has that cat gone?
Wonderland, so I just kind of want to blow through this part too. I mean, there are some interesting little pieces, and there's dialogue that you can
Like
listen
a
to from
real
the
job.
NPCs.
No changing nappies.
You look like a discerning
Since I'm on a shortened
These following
timeline
furry creatures
to
into
capture
dark
your
holes
attention and
become a
show why
habit.
this is a game worth
I
playing,
hope
I
it's
want to
not
get
a
right to
vice.
Wonderland. I even love the mechanic of following the cat. It's just an excellent way to show you where to go without it being too odd, right? Like having a big old HUD or a glowing line or things like that. It's like, oh no, it's just a white cat, follow that.
The stars and garters. Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to.
A lot of people
Still
get
a mess. No
bugged
surprise.
at these older games
Her
'cause they're
kin
not quite
roasted
as
like
beautiful.
chestnuts right
Again, it's
before
not
her
about
eyes. 10
the
years
resolution
of
and the
Rutledge
texture
asylum
definition.
wasted
It's about
everyone's
style
time.
and texture
Dr.
and content.
Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the street, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "All died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Cheap. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore, or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
Yeah, even the model design and the character design is just excellent, even though, yeah, sure, the textures are lower definition textures. Alright. tiny post-industrialized city of London.
Nurse Witless, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph. Need a drink?
Mormauer needs a weapon.
Pretty birds, like you.
Hello, Wonderland.
Killed
Only a dream.
Even just the way they play with color is masterful as you go from the kind of boring sepia tone London to the colorful world of Wonderland. Not just the backgrounds, but her dress as well, right? Everything becomes colorful and more interesting. Now, as with most games of this era, it's going to start out very tutorial-ish, right? So you're going to be doing double jumps, and they're going to teach you how to jump over stuff. And
Very upsetting
basic
journey.
weapons.
But I'm rid of Priss, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
So excellent. And even just these odd designs, right, of the cowbirds and like. I don't have dash it, do I? No. Got it. Next,
You're top frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
So I can double jump. Oh, twirl. Sorry, it's not double jumping. It's twirling. Very different. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, there we go. And then if you hold it down, you can kind of float a little bit. Come back, creepy little child.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Just, I mean, the sound design, the movement, everything about it is just masterfully done. It's an excellent game.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
My God, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Quite. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
So these little keyholes are like extra areas, but you can't go to them until you shrink.
Look how small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey-hole.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinking toast.
And then when you're small, you can
spongy
see kind of these
consistency,
drawings, and they'll slowly
but
fade
poisonous.
after you're no longer small. Oh, and I think these do something too. Maybe it's after I have a weapon. I can't remember. It's been too long. Again, it was probably 3 years ago when I played this game. I played it, I don't know, and it was more or less newish on the Xbox. I mean, it wasn't exactly new. Oh yeah, and then his teeth are like currency, which you can use to buy different upgrades to weapons and things like that. But again, since I'm not planning on playing the whole thing right now, I'm just showing it to people. I'm not going to go out of my way to find all the teeth. You get teeth also from battles, I believe. Not sure why teeth are the currency. I'm sure there's a logical explanation given the lore of Alice, but I'm not overly familiar with that myself. And then this points to a memory that was hiding behind a rock.
I'll never have more fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
So this is a forced camera right there, right? Which, again, I'm not a huge fan of forced cameras unless it's really to make you feel uneasy or something. But in this case, it's just to say, hey, this is the way you have to go. You have to go down this path, and it makes it obvious because the camera only points that direction. And so when you run into the invisible wall walking backwards, it doesn't feel so unnatural and surprising, right? You're like, oh yeah, of course that's going to be that way. Well, for someone who wasn't going to collect the teeth, I got most of the teeth, I think. Granted, later on, they hide them more. And every now and again, you just want to shrink to see if you can see, like, some writings, right? Because sometimes there's writings on the wall. Ooh, what's that? Is that the Jabberwocky?
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really?
That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
The vorpal blade goes snicker-snack. It leaves them dead, as seen in a previous poem. And inflicts the swiftest damage to a single target at close range. So, now I can, like, break these things open to get the teeth from inside. Right? And again, I know I said I wasn't going to collect these, but when they're just right there, it's so hard not to, right? I know. Obsessive and compulsive. All right. Oh. I missed a memory. And the roses at the top left represent my health. So as I get hurt,
Flight or fight implies a permanent
the
choice.
roses will disappear.
But flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
It was from 1985, the movie called Brazil. These baby-faced enemies always remind me of that. The evil doctors that like torture people with wear these baby masks.
Ugly, gross, and evil in a single monstrosity.
Yeah, right bumper, that's Dodge, okay. And then those flowers on the ground are your health, obviously. But I just, yeah, they're... 4 amorphous blob enemies. They're some of the best amorphous blob enemies.
A flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
Why am I missing that? I swear that's where I go, right? Why am I missing it? There we go. Oh. Okay. Apparently I just needed to jump at the height of it to get a double jump. Now they're going to teach us about gliding. Yes. You can hold it again to float. And it's pretty generous with how far you can float. So, I mean, it's... Oh, and then if you miss, like me... I don't think it's a horrible death. You just kind of go back to where you were. But that was it because I was trying to jump from here and I have to go up higher first. That could be. Alright. So maybe from here I can make it. No. Doesn't look like it. No. I'm dead. Alright. Where am I actually supposed to go from? I mean, it's got to be this way, right? Because there's a tooth right there. Maybe I'm double jumping too soon. Maybe I need to double jump at the end, like... Let's try that. Let's double jump much slower. Jump, and then glide. There we go. So I was jumping too fast.
Ah, it's you again, Alice. You may approach.
Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do.
Fancy word for pig.
Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
And especially that sounds really simple. So these pig snouts will sometimes hide in very tricky places. And so you'll have to hunt for them. Even though you can hear them, you can't quite find where they're at. You've just obtained the Duchess's Piglet Edition Pepper Grinder. Spice up your foes. Prepare savory snouts. Alright. Can't remember how to trigger this. Why? Trying to remember how to switch weapons. I triggered focus on it. Oh, right here. Oh, who's hit? I didn't see him. You have to be kind of close to refocus, otherwise it doesn't work. You have to already be pointed in that general direction. And then, yeah, you can destroy their home, otherwise they can do that. And when it doesn't go back into normal mode, it's usually because there's an enemy around, so you might not see it. Pepper grindered away. Doesn't seem like it. I think it overheats if you go too long. So you have to let it cool down. Always. And then when you upgrade it, you can make it not run out so fast. Oh, there he is. Again, this is on enemies would be harder if I'd done it differently, but that just takes longer. Alright, so then when there's a snout, you have to aim at it and use your pepper grinder and fill it full of pepper. I think to aim, where was it? It was over here, right? There it is. So if you click in the right stick, whoops. Don't hit left trigger after that. And just fill them full of pepper. And they willingly fly off to be sacrificed to what's her buggy. Just keep these since you can see them, and it's so hard to say no. Can't remember if I'm faster when I disappear. Maybe not. It's hard to say. Alright. Oh yeah, I should shrink and see what I see. Like that. A basket. Not sure what the basket's for, though. Probably there's a secret down here if I look hard enough, but... And that tells us where the pig is. We can listen for him. Where do I go from here? Oh, is this just... This might just be a place to get extra things. And then... Since the pig went back, maybe we have to go back and talk to her now.
Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
Ah, the basket. Break her basket to receive the reward. Ooh, yellow teeth. Oops, wrong button. I dodged instead of shrinking. Anything around? Oh, there was something. Another pepper shot to that guy. Except for oh, there's a pepper snout. So keep hitting left trigger to aim down the sights like in most modern games. Once you've done the right stick, you don't want to hit left trigger, otherwise it goes back. Oh man, I would really love to get to some of the further parts of this just because they're so cool, but maybe I should just race on. Oh, except for I fell. That's smart. Charge. There we go. Oh, I didn't go in here. Sometimes these are just extra spots. I guess that's all this one is, but... Oh, that's where I came from. Alright. I got jumped around. It happens. What can I say? I gotta remember to jump slower on the second one. Oh yeah, you can dodge when you jump. Doesn't mean I can go a little further. There you go. Because if I jump, double jump, and then if I dodge the last moment, I also should be Alright, I hear the snap. I really shouldn't do this because this is just for extra stuff. It's just so hard when they're so close. Oh, I guess it's not always for extra stuff. Sometimes it's to reveal more of the path, so it's a good thing I did it. Where's that at, though? Is it under here? Up that away, huh? How do we get up that away? Oh, there we go. Whew, that was close. Almost didn't make it.
Finish your suit, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for it.
Bovine juveniles, huh? That's what I always say. So I could go down there and get those teeth, but I'm not going to because, again, that's not the purpose of this playthrough. The purpose of this playthrough is to show how cool this is. Unless I fall, in which case... I mean, I was totally coming down here just to get the teeth, because, you know, I really like teeth. Goodness gracious. You know, for having played this game a bunch years ago, you'd think I'd be better. That's not how things work, even on easy mode. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh my gosh. I jumped too soon with that double jump, don't I? I really need to slow down. I'm trying to speed run when I should just walk. Yeah, you make it way further if you wait. Alright. Oh, and then it was that same spot where it turned. Alright. Alright, waits there in the middle for a little bit, and then it goes off to the left. Now that I've timed it, it should be fine, right? I'm not going to go that way, because that's just to get a golden tooth. Alright. This looks like some battle sludge. And just everything about the aesthetics here, they hired some excellent artists. You can kill these guys with the Vorpal Blade too, but when you're real close to them, sometimes they kind of latch on to you. Eventually you can some other weapons too. It's not just the pepper spray. You can hobby blast, which is kind of like the area of the light attack. And if I go that way, that looks like a secret. But again, I don't want to do the secrets because we're just looking through it. So I'm sure you'd find a memory up there. Maybe I have to go around because this one's going to collapse. That looks like the case. Oh no. Can't go anywhere. Oh, here we go. Alright. So if you wait till you're at the top of your ascent on those little bouncy bubbles, you'll get some extra. Alright, I'm going to skip those teeth because I'm trying my best to not be obsessive collector. Alright. Hey, where does this go? Creepy child. Come back, creepy child. Come back. Gather these pearly whites to prevent your premature arrival before the pearly gates. My friends can use their choppers and you improve your weapons capacity. Alright. Oh, did I get enough? Is that why? So the Vorpal Blade. Give me 150 teeth to upgrade the Vorpal Blade. Sure, why not? We'll do it. Now I only have 86 left, but how much do I need for this one? Not gonna tell me, huh? Alright. Just as I don't have enough. Unclear how many I need.
Hatter always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
And you'll notice that this is looking fairly seepage. It's looking a little more like the World of London. Not completely. There's, some. There's still some color. What does that say? Veil of Tears. Looking Glass Railway. Okay. Teeth. I'm trying. It's hard for me. I know. Oh, that was not a ledge on the left. I should have just gone straight. All right. Sometimes in these snails, there's not just teeth, sometimes there's enemies. I'd forgotten about that. It's been long enough that I can't remember exactly, like, when you bumped into the first big bad. I was hoping that it was going to be right around here, but maybe it's not till later. That physics engine got a little messed up there as those rocks bounced up and down. I turned it was set to low. I turned it to medium, but maybe I should have set it to low. Because maybe that's why things are hopping around. Oh, and now we're in a totally different area, right? Again, I love the aesthetics of this. This was something that Shigeru Miyamoto understood very well, right? Each of the areas that you'd end up in should have very distinct looks because they're easy to describe. They're easy to mentally talk about, right? It's one of those things that not everybody does well, but it's careful to make sure that each area is distinct. Now with these shields, I think that Alice can dodge enemy attacks. You have to dodge them and then shoot them while they're still stuck in the ground. That's it. Alright. Yeah, I haven't shrunk in a while. What's around here? Anything? No. Again, shrinking is largely useful to find the secrets, and so a lot of times you don't do it in a normal game, but completionist right now, I don't shrink as much. Oops. Not dodge fast enough. If I remember right, there's a pig snout around here too, but again, that's not the purpose, so we're gonna move on. I swear there was something. It was like these flowers could heal me, or I don't know. Maybe that's after an upgrade. All these things that just, you know, vaguely are in the back of my mind, but I can't quite remember. Oh, shrink where violets grow. That's right. So if you shrink where the violet goes, the violet heals you, but only when you're shrunk. So the violets are always around something that's secret, so if you shrink there, it'll give you a clue. And you can only use them once, right? So now that I used it up, it's, I can't use it anymore, right? So this will heal me up, and then it goes away. See? It also spits out teeth when you're done, and so if you're convinced that you're not going to get hurt, sometimes it's worth using the violet anyway, just so that you get the teeth. But
it could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Coote died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
Oh. A picnic's basket? I was thinking that was the way to go, because I mean, sometimes that's what the pigs reveal, but... Alrighty. We've got, is that the Mad Hatter? Ooh, nice. Just excellent. It's one of those games that you can always come back to and replay after just, you know, a little bit of absence, because even if you remember it, it's just like listening to your favorite song, right? There's a feeling that just feels excellent playing this game, even when you remember the pieces. There's just something so surreal and off-putting and unsettling that it's always novel, it's always new, it's always fresh. Hatter Industries.
The Hatter's Domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical.
Not the phrase randomly lethal. Fits so well into video gaming. I am often randomly lethal.
I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
Now we get the new mechanic. We get these little floaty air vents. Sometimes you have to activate them. I think you can shoot them, if I remember right. And then while you're on the vent, you can rotate. Yep. And exit by jumping or moving. And this is where the pigs start to get a little bit harder to see, because there's all sorts of like little areas they can get blocked behind, right? It can be down. So even though you hear a pig, it could be like just on the other side of that wall, or it could be somewhere you can't quite reach it. Oh no. Let's try that again. I didn't realize, so you kind of bob up and down, so you want to wait till you bob up so that you're at the height of your jump.
Lizzie, remember when a burst of steam blew your dress up around your neck? Just outside Harrods it was. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
I was going to call it quits, but I was remembering this world, and I really like this world. I know, it's getting long. But guys, seriously, if you haven't played this game, give it a go. It is such a good game. And if you turn up the difficulty, it is quite challenging as well, right? Right now I'm mostly just wanting to show and explore, but it can be quite a challenge. And if you're a completionist, there's plenty to explore and to try to get everything from. I'll give you a hint, some of the pig noses you actually have to shoot through like the holes that are in the walls out here. So like this hole, there was one way back over there that you have to shoot through, I believe, to get to the pig. I probably shouldn't do this because it looks like it's just a bonus, but you know, we're here, so. Okay, those are pretty cool as well. Alright, back this way. That's where it was. There we go. But that could also just be the later into the levels, and so they're trying to give you more enemies. So teeth, yep, I know about that. Okay. There's a bad guy here, wasn't there? There we go. Alright, I guess I upgraded my warp blade, pepper grinder, so the blade's actually more powerful than the pepper grinder at the moment. Let's get some steam going. And even that, just the camera kind of moves over to where you're going to need to see to help you know, hey, the thing you just did, the gear you just turned, that's what it's affecting. Okay, secret here. That's quite the long jump. Oh yeah, there's more stuff up there, but again, these are secrets, and that's not my purpose today. So we're just gonna keep moving. Alright. It's crazy. I was such a completionist when I played this that I viewed this game as so much bigger. I thought it would have taken me, hours to get to this point, but that's because I just always explored every nook and cranny everywhere. Close. Alright. not terribly hard, but again, especially not obvious. I think their dodge time on the harder modes is reduced. And then when you hit their shield, I think it also stuns you more. Right. Which is good. They don't just, add health and call that good. Sometimes that's all you need for difficulty. I hear a pig. Is it worth getting it? It's probably somewhere I can't see right now. And I'm not going to hunt him down. Get off the little guys and not in the way. Alright. Is there one left? Oh, but there's one more. Guess not. Pig was over here somewhere, but he could also be down below me. That's the other thing, is that sometimes you won't find him. Double back on the map. Separate area. Alright. Let's see what. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. Ah, there we go. There's a little secret area. Ah, that's where you can get to the pig, and a memory, and a basket. But again, that's not my purpose today. So, let's just go the way that it's clearly intended us to go normally, which is, ooh, maybe I can't get there except for from there, alright? And these slowly disappear, so it gives you, a chance to kind of aim at them before they've run away. You can still stand on them when you can't see them. Oh, here we go. They don't always have to be flying, they can just be these little pigs that are mounted on the wall as well.
My heart is open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. It needs no key.
God. There's probably a secret off to the right side there as well. Because that's where it was going. Whoa! Oh no! Uh-oh. The wind caught me. I didn't realize there was wind here. Another thing I'd forgotten about this game. Alright, so now that I'm up here, the wind was like fighting against me, so I think I gotta really play it safe and stand down as much as I can. Alright. Even just the green clouds, off into the distance. It's a great way to hide the fact that, back then you couldn't render severely gigantic skyscrapers. Oh, I was able to dodge into the wind stream, but then it kind of spit me out in a weird way. But then if you just have some sort of green background like this, it still evokes a weird ethereal nature without having to render as many things. Piggy, huh? Ooh, I have to shrink so I can see a secret. Alright, where's this pig at? I hear him. Maybe he's underneath where I am right now, or inside. There he is. He was real close to me. That's just to get a memory and some teeth, so I'm going to move on. I guess I don't have to fight the slugs, huh? I can just run away from them. It's not like you really get anything from the slugs. Way down there, but I'm probably going to shoot him from the other side. Like so. so is this just for benefit of something? Like, that's gotta be just for a secret then. So we'll go this way. Alright, this looks like we might be to the first boss area, the teapot. So we'll beat this boss and then we'll call it game. The iPod. Oops, sorry, I was not holding the controller. We're gonna shoot him in the eye. Chop him a bit. Stop. I guess this is a really boss. Like the Cheshire Cat. Alice, you see, I can see that you're as randomly lethal as ever. Where is he?
He's obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short.
Oh, there he is. He's obsessed with time. Oh yeah, that's right. These are on like timers. Oh, that kills you. Okay, good to know. So if you push this switch, it'll come down, but it'll only come down for a certain period of time. So you have to hurry and, like, get over there. Oh, it's too slow. Did that not count? You have to have it come all the way down. There you go. Now we'll run. There we go. Here, where do we go? Oh, just up there. I didn't realize. There was like a thing up above where I was standing before. But it's good. They introduce you to things like running into the, water streams there that will kill you, and then they give you harder challenges with them that you gotta go around. Secrets in here. Grab these. Why not? Right there. They're so hard not to grab. What's that on the ceiling? I don't think I remember ever seeing that before. Interesting. Maybe it's just a lamp, but it looks weird. I wanted to shoot it. Because that's what I do with weird things. I shoot them. I assume this is... Oh, this is just a secret area to get another memory. Me about to call it quits. I don't want to take too long. looks like we're maybe getting to a big bad. Though this is almost an hour long, I really should cut it sooner than later. Oh, this is another weapon. Some walls and floors are weak and can be destroyed. Place the clockwork bomb near the weak surface. Detonate the clockwork bomb to destroy the weak surface. Destroy the clockwork bomb. What if it hurts me? Let's find out. So if I'm real close to it, does it hurt me? Oh, press B to detonate. Alright, it doesn't hurt me. So it's like a remote bomb. Remote detonation. Did you say I could throw the clockwork bomb? Press B to throw. That doesn't really throw, more just drop it. Alright. I shrink and see what they're giving me hints to blow up. Go up there. Yeah. Oh, there, okay. So these sorts of things apparently are what I can blow up. Alright, good to know. And since it doesn't hurt, right on top of it. Excellent. Oh, what? I just barely slid off that edge because I didn't even realize it was there. Alright, run back, speed run. Alice. Lost and found. This is such a good game. I could just play this game for the longest time. Alright, now we get to see some cool cutscenes. Alice Liddell.
Our lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
You'll see now I'm no longer in blue. Oh. Hysteria becomes available when her health is low. Enter Hysteria by pressing Enter, which I think is A on the controller. While in Hysteria, Alice cannot be hurt and will inflict more damage. Interesting. Hysteria only lasts for a limited time, though. Do you really want to do Hysteria, though? Or do I no. Stay safe. Dropping health. I think I played this on normal when I did it myself, but... Oh, left stick in. Is that what I said to enter Hysteria? Okay. Ooh, and then these are targets that I have to shoot. Okay. Is that over here? By pressing T, huh? It's always funny when on the computer it goes back and forth between telling you how to play the game with Xbox controls, oh no, versus the keyboard and mouse. Well, that didn't work out so great. Oh, good. Phew. I tried to just...
Is that one? No, is it? No. Let's go try to wake. No, no. Bad dream. A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition, but
What?
not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what happened, you should know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place, or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
The what's going on? And round and up and down into my ears and through my eyes, up my nostrils, down my gullet, and winding in my guts.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
You won't like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the looking glass line. This railroad's a bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious, the light blinding, the noise hellacious.
Quite, Tata. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down, Alice. Inmates run the asylum. No thanks. And worst of all, I'm left tealess.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart, if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest. Be on your way now, that's a good girl. Best way out is through the clock face.
Alright, we're going to call it here. I know I've been raving about this game, but I swear it even gets better. Not only does the aesthetic continue to be awesome and vary from place to place, there's a level later on where it's like a child's dollhouse that you're playing through that's just excellent. But also the plot gets better and the puzzle mechanics get better as you go too. So I can't recommend this game enough. Guys, you got to find it. So if you have a chance to play this game, make it happen because it is excellent. Alright, that's my time. I've been Cynic Placebo, and I hope you guys find some excellent Halloween games to play. But if not, come and watch mine because I'm trying to expose some that aren't known quite so well anymore. Cheers.